Joining us now live from Ahmedabad is Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, C. Durai Pandan as a member of the legal wing of the AIDMK, Srinivasan as a member of the Rajinikanth fan club. I want to go across first to Dr. Subramaniam Swamy. Dr. Swamy, Rajinikanth has a huge amount of fan appeal. He's now confirmed he's in active discussion. First official confirmation that he's in discussion to join politics says, I will reveal my decision over the next few weeks. Do you believe he can do an MGR? Can he fill the void left by Jayalalitha's untimely demise?
Well, first of all, I don't know about his huge fan following because his last film was a flop. And if he had a huge following, a fan following, they should have made a profit in that film. So these are all what is called as media hypes, and we can't go by that. And I'm also a little surprised that we should be worried about what hints he is dropping. Why can't he say yes or no? Or I haven't made up my mind. I'll tell you when I make up my mind and leave it at that. And when he makes up his mind to speak, every off and on he comes on and says, I'm giving you indications, I'm dropping you a hint. And most of your correspondents then go into raptures. This is not the way politics is to be done. We must be direct and open and clear.
You are saying this is media hype, but Tamil Nadu has a history of people like Jayalalitha, MGR coming in, sweeping the state, having the whole state in a sway. It's happened also with the N.T. Ramarao in Andhra Pradesh. So there is a history there. It's not just media hype. For somebody with the kind of cult popularity that Rajinikanth has, they have enjoyed huge, immediate, instant success in the past. Can Rajinikanth do an encore?
Well, as far as Ramarao is concerned, he came into the picture only when he had the courage to take on Rajiv Gandhi's insult of the Telugus, or what he imagined was Rajiv Gandhi's insult. And it was Telugu pride that he propagated, and once he came to power, that was the end. After that, he disappeared. And in fact, his own son-in-law put him to pasture. As far as MGR is concerned, he was part of a social movement. That social movement is now a spent force. Jayalalitha inherited the organization, but she was a highly educated woman. Rajinikanth, I don't think, has read a book in his life. So I think these comparisons are odious. After all, Amitabh Bachchan, for all his glamour, couldn't make it in politics. So there is a phase in which the cinema people came because the media, print media was not available to the lower caste. So they used the cinema to propagate, and they made an issue, and then once they became part of the establishment, they've been declining. And therefore, and I think the term of the DMK, the ADMK and all is not
if
not
I
much,
could
maybe a
present the other side of the picture.
Now,
Rajinikanth is one star who has fan clubs in virtually every town, every small village of Tamil Nadu. There is a clear leadership vacuum. An EPS, an OPS.
I told you, how do you measure that?
No, an EPS, an OPS, a Sasikala, TTV, Dinakaran, they're not the kinds who can fill that leadership vacuum. Also, as we've seen, Rajinikanth's popularity cuts across different communities, not just the rich, the poor, middle class. He has different kinds of fans. Why are you so confident that he'll be a flop neta, not a superstar neta?
These are because you don't know the ground situation, because you can't say these things, there's no way to measure it. As I told you that if he had a huge fan following, the cinema would not have flopped. And I think it's probably the fact that two flops have come in a row that he's thinking of coming into something else.
Party seems to be very keen, Dr. Swamy, on welcoming him.
These are all,
everyone we've spoken to in the BJP, we heard from Gurumurthy, for example. I asked the BJP President Amit Shah this. He said Rajinikanth would be welcome in politics. Your own party seems to be quite keen on welcoming him, in fact.
I'm sorry, you're misquoting Amit Shah, as usual. Amit Shah said, first he said, I never said that he's welcome in BJP. That matter has not even been considered. He said if he wants to come to politics, he's welcome. That's all he said. That from there you interpolate. As far as Gurumurthy is concerned, he's an independent intellectual. He's not a member of the BJP. So how can he speak on behalf of the BJP? So therefore, the party has never considered it, discussed it. Individuals can have opinions, like I have an opinion that he's unfit for any political work at all.
Okay.
And if he comes, there will be many things that will tumble out which will be harmful to him. I would advise him not to come.
You're saying you've got something in your armory lined up which you will unleash if Rajinikanth were to join politics, Dr. Swamy? Are you holding out a threat?
He has something. No, I'm not holding on a threat. He is not in public life, so I'm not going to use it. I know so many things about Priyanka, but I don't come out with it because she's not in public life. They're only when they come into political office or seek political office that I would come out with what I have.
One second, Dr. Swamy, before you go. I know I promised to leave you after 4 questions. One second. You're saying you've got some kind of financial misappropriation or some other kind of fraud or offense committed by Rajinikanth, which you will unleash if Rajinikanth announces he'll join politics?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Absolutely.
You've been able to bring down more high and mighty people than anybody else. That's a fact. Everybody in India knows this track record, which is why I'm very curious. What is it financial that you're talking about? The offense that you're talking about? Is it some other kind of offense? What is it?
I told you that it is financial irregularities.
And you believe that this is so compelling that he'll have to leave politics if he were to join? That's how compelling.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It'll become very hard for him to continue.
You are sure of that?
His image will collapse, whatever has been media hyped.
Dr. Swamy, are you sure of the fact that the financial fraud that you're talking about is so compelling that Rajinikanth will have to give up politics once you put it out?
How many times do you want me to say that? You please tell me, then I'll say it. Rajinikanth's famous dialogue is, if I say it once, it is equivalent to saying 1,000 times.
So that's Swamy's dialogue also?
Nurvati Madri, he says, that is 100 times.
You seem to be a Rajini fan yourself, Dr. Swamy.
Well,
you seem to be a bit of a Rajini fan yourself.
Rajinikanth to impress you. Well, I am personally known to him. I have had personal contact with him. But I'll tell you, he should not come to politics.
And if he comes to politics, Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, live on India Today, has just held out a very potent threat, which given his track record cannot be dismissed. He says he's got evidence of financial fraud, which he will unleash if Rajinikanth were to join politics. That could KO a lot of the plans that BJP leaders have as well. Dr. Swamy says the BJP is not interested. That's not a fact. I can tell you on good authority the BJP is very interested in bringing him, not necessarily into the BJP, but maybe
you can
into
say
the
that.
NDA fold.
You misquoted Mr. Amit Shah.
I didn't misquote him. Amit Shah told me that he'd be very happy if good people like Rajinikanth. He said if good people like Rajinikanth join politics, he'd be very happy. I was there. I interviewed Amit Shah.
I'm going a little further and saying he shouldn't join politics. But as far as joining BJP, he never said a word about that.
That's correct. That is correct. He didn't say that he's joining the BJP. He said it will be very good if all good people join politics, and Rajinikanth also is amongst them. He did not say anything about joining the BJP specifically, but we know that the BJP is working behind the scenes to try and get the Rajinikanth to set up his own party and support the NDA. No, we know that for a fact. Dr. Swamy, you don't like the story, so you're saying it's not necessarily true, but you also know that that is true. Guru Murthy said so as well in the interview.
You like the story, so you're propagating it. You like the story, so you I know what he
I don't have stakes in any politics in any state. I'm stating a fact. Guru Murthy in the interview told us this. Okay, I'm going to leave it there.
I know you don't, but you're ignorant. That's all I can say.
Yes, Dr. Swamy, in front of you, everyone is ignorant, but you realize you've dropped a bombshell. You realize the interview you've just given will set off massive frenzy across Tamil Nadu politics. This is the biggest story in Tamil Nadu right now, and now you're threatening to knock him out even before he gets started. This is like lights are being switched off. You know, you're fusing his political light even before it turns on.
Yeah, you can prove me wrong by making him come and find that there's nothing.
No, I will only know when Rajinikanth joins and whether you're able to prove it. You're able to prove it. See, you were able to go after Jayalalitha. So therefore, no one in Tamil Nadu or elsewhere can dispute or doubt your track record.
Your sister, Your sister channel, the NDTV, is also learning the hard way.
No, that's a different matter. We will leave that. That's a whole separate debate. But
okay.
Subramaniam Swamy for joining us tonight. Thank you very much.